Hello poultry farmers, welcome to my channel dedicated to everything related to broiler poultry farming. And today on this video we want to talk about aspergillosis, which is a fungal infection which occurs in different occasions, which I will tell you on this video in order for you to avoid aspergillosis to happen in your chicks. So the first thing, that's why I always emphasize on get a reputable supplier, because when you have a reputable supplier, those suppliers at least they've got the equipment that can transport your chickens in a well and good balanced atmosphere. So most of the time this fungal enters into our chicks through extreme cold. So you know, when these chicks are being transported, there's always that extreme cold, that hair that blows extremely. This is why I emphasized on the other video, to avoid extreme cold on your beds. So make sure you watch that video so that you have the clear picture of what I'm going to say here. So avoid extreme cold, especially during transportation. This is where this fungal infection gets into our chickens, our chicks. So make sure you have good transportation. Then the second thing that usually causes this to happen is especially, I will show you the video. I'm sure you are seeing this video which is showing here. I took this video from a WhatsApp group where they posted this video, and I knew like people are having a problem and maybe they don't know how to solve it. So I was like, okay, I'll make a video and I'll give them the preventions and the treatments that I can use in order for them to have their beds not to suffer from this kind of breathing. Look at how extremely this breathing is very bad. So you have to know all the precautions that you need to take. So I've given you number one, extreme cold, avoid extreme cold. So number two, wet litter in your poultry. You have to avoid wet litter in that brooder, because in that brooder, if the brooder, your beddings are wet, that fungal infection will usually occur very fast and it will affect your beds. So make sure your brooder is dry. And if you look at this brooder here, you can tell, like, to say, okay, these beddings are wet. Sometimes, you know, these are small chicks. You can't smell the ammonia, but them, since they are small, they are affected fast with ammonia, so that aspergillosis infection enters your chicks. So avoid wet litter, because wet litter will produce that fungal infection, and ammonia will also contribute. So your chicks will suffer from aspergillosis and they'll start dying, which is not good for a poultry farm, because that's a loss. Another thing is feed. Mind the way you stock your feed, because when you stock your feed in a place which is not mold free, whereby your storeroom, there is moisture there that can affect your feed, that fungal infection is easily getting there. So you have to make sure you store your feed at a space where there's no moisture that can affect your feed. So you have to know, like, if your feed get moisture, there are higher chances that this feed will have that fungal species, which will affect your beds from breathing like this. So make sure your feed is stored in a cool and dry place. Another thing, you have to know where you are going to buy your feed. This is why we always emphasize good quality feed. Where there is good quality feed, you find like even the storeroom is properly made. There's no problem with their storeroom, there's no moisture there, because they know where their feed is supposed to be. This is why quality feed is always needed, because even the place there, the atmosphere there is good. So make sure you buy also from big shops which have good storage. And then for those who make their own feed, even when you go and buy your ingredients that you want to use to mix up your own feed, make sure you also buy some toxic binders, because toxic binders will help you reduce this infection in your chickens. make sure you buy some toxin binders so that your chicks or your already old beds will not have this fungal infection. It will help you that way. Then another thing, when ammonia is in the room, you need some fresh air that will be getting in. Oxygen is needed frequently in your room so that that ammonia, that bad smell can be taken away to avoid this fungal infection from developing. So these are the things that you can do and the things that can avoid this fungal infection from happening into your chickens. So somebody is like, what if they already have it and they didn't know like this is what I need to do? So these are the medicines that I'll give you that will help you at least fight these fungal infections from your chicks if they are already affected with this disease. So liver tonic, I'm sure you've seen this medicine in agrovets. Liver tonic will help you cure, or maybe I can say treat this infection in your chicks. Make sure you buy liver tonic. Instructions are already there depending on the percentage of the liver tonic they've created, because there are different brands which are there and they've got their own way of recommending how you can use that. So I cannot say put so much into so much liters, because I don't know which brand you are buying of liver tonic, because there are different liver tonic out there. So buy liver tonic, put into your beds, at least give them for, mostly this medicine we use them for 3 to 5 days. Then they'll start at least developing into a good chick. At least that you treat your beds and they'll be healthy at some point if you use the correct blend or the correct supply of those medicine. So another thing is another medicine that you can use is tetracycline. Tetracycline is also good to treat this disease, this fungal infection. So you can use tetracycline and then your beds will recover very fast. And at least as a poultry farmer, if you've done this what I'm giving you is because maybe your beds are already affected and you have no option but to give them this. But in case that's when you are watching this video and you've not yet brought in your chicks, this is good for you because you'll be able to avoid this fungal infection from happening to your chickens, which is beneficial to you. So instead of it being beneficial only to you, please, if you are new, subscribe, and if you are an already subscriber, share this video so that other poultry farmers can benefit from this. We don't like other poultry farmers to have challenges when we know the answers. So this is why we share. So consider subscribing if you're new, and if you're already a subscriber, share this video so that others can watch as well. And please give me a thumbs up so that I can know that this video has made a lot of sense and has given you at least a peace of mind when you are keeping your beds, because you've learned something and you will use this as your tool into having your chicks to have a good healthy environment so that you don't have these challenges. So this is it, and this is for the video. And today, thank you guys for watching, and it's a bye bye for me, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.